Hi guys, I know it's Sunday and all, and I just want you guys to know that I'm here for a special edition of Vegetated. Okay, so in this video I just want to talk to you guys shortly and briefly about something that's near and dear to me and that's happened to me over the course of 2 years. I've been dealing with a toxic abusive relationship, and I don't really talk about it a lot with people, and what I do talk about with people is very fabricated. But here it goes. I met this guy online roughly two and a half, 3 years ago almost. And everything was fine, everything was perfect. And then he started lying to me and changing and becoming someone that I was not into anymore. So as the relationship progressed and things got more deep and emotions got stronger on my end, I started to make excuses for him. I started to lie for him and tell my friends that I was okay when I wasn't, and things just started getting worse and worse and worse. Starting in around 6 months, he started talking to other people and cheating, and it really hurt, but I started just letting it go. I just stuck with it, rolled with the punches, and honestly, it made the situation worse. After about a year, things got really hectic and really strong, and my feelings were just like over the top. I couldn't be with him anymore. I couldn't do it. It was hard for me to even want that situation anymore, but my emotions were so strong that I couldn't leave. After a year and a half, constant cheating, constant lying, I started abusing drugs as a way to cope with the abuse and the emotional distress, and it was hard. It was hard to get over the situation, so I would just take whatever I could find at school, and it masked my pain. And then it got really bad, and I was taking pills every day, and I started having suicidal thoughts, and that's when I knew I needed to make a change. So I transferred schools, and there I found a nice group of people that helped me. My best friend was there. It was nice. It was awesome. It was sweet. I felt whole again. But he was still around. I let him go, but not fully let him go. So he was still around. He was still there. It was kind of awkward at first, but we got back on a good note, or so I thought. So after the good note ended and it was back to the roller coaster up and down motion, I finally let it go. I was happy, I was free, it was over. I found someone who I truly cared about, and we started talking, and things progressively started getting deeper, and a relationship was forming. I was happy in that relationship for about 2 weeks, and he comes back. He tells me he misses me, and my first reaction is to be adamant about it, but me being the soft person that I am and being forgiving and always giving people chance after chance after chance, I let him go. I let him back. I let him back. I didn't let him go. I should have let him go. But I let him back, and we started dating again, and then while we were dating, I shortly found out that he was talking to someone while he was talking to me. Now, initially, I was hurt, but I knew this would happen, but I didn't want to believe it would happen because I felt like he would change. And so I dumped him again. And I found my way. I started doing things for me. I started living for me. I got my mental stability back in order. Summer before my senior year, things changed. We stopped talking. We've developed a friendship, and things started getting progressively better, and then we started dating again. And this time it was way worse than it had ever been. He started controlling me. He wouldn't walk with me. He wouldn't hold my hand. He wouldn't talk to me. He would not do anything with me that showed that he loved me. So senior year rolls around, and things are kind of getting better. My mind's right. I'm happy. I'm doing things for me. I'm starting to live for me, and I have my depression and anxiety to a minimum. It is controlled. I am happy. He comes back. He misses me. And about a third into the year, I finally let him go. And I finally tell him that we cannot be together. He needs to either choose me and be with me, or he needed to go do his own thing. And he chose to do his own thing. And I am so grateful that he did. Because shortly after that, I found someone and I'm happy. It took 2 years for me to finally get this all out. But I'm happy in the end that he is no longer in my life. And he is no longer in my everyday routine. It took a while for me to get used to it. And I was very addicted. And it was not a good situation for me. What I want you guys to take from this is that you don't need someone to be happy. And if they do make you feel like... Hold on. And if they do make you feel like you're not worth their time, you need to let them go. And you need to let them know that you are way more important than anything that they have going on. Because you are you, and this is your only life. And you can't let someone determine your happiness or your sadness or when you want to do things or control any aspect of your life. You are the maker of your life. And never let someone control that, ever. And if you see someone in a relationship that is not good for them, I want you to pull them aside and show them. Don't constantly tell them, because that will only make them want to go back to that person. But show them how it's bad for them. Eventually they will listen to you, and it will take time, and they will be stubborn. I am a firm believer in constant reminder and talking to someone. You do not need to force them to leave them. You don't need to tell them to leave them. You just need to get them to realize that they're in a bad situation. Never let someone that you love go on thinking that they love someone who is not 100% down for them. And never be in a relationship where you feel like you are less of a person and you are more of an object. I felt used, abused, and mistreated. And in the end, I got more than I could ask for. I have a great boyfriend. I have a great life. I'm happy. I have a stronger relationship with my friends and family. And most importantly, I'm happy. And I'm finally able to say that. I can smile. And I can finally let people know that no matter what's going on in my life, I can smile and let it go. I got out of a bad situation, and no matter what, life will get better. You just have to keep pushing. You cannot give up. Don't let anyone tell you how to be. Don't let anyone determine your happiness, and never stop living for you. I love you all. Be good, be safe, and always remember to be amazed, astonished, cool.